Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sportsbook in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian, right out of Oklahoma City. Ava should be joining us tonight. I'm not sure, but she said she might. And we are hanging out right now, just me hanging out with Vital Signs. What's going on, guys?
Howdy.
Hello. And we got Brendan, Jesse, and then Taylor, who is no stranger to the show. He's been on the show a few times with us. I don't know how long. It's been a while now, hasn't it?
It was a bit back in the day, but it was still fun.
Not back in the day, like 6 months ago.
Not too far. Well, yeah, it feels like back in the day.
I know it does, dude. As time goes by fast, but then it seems like it kind of goes by slower. So
yeah,
when you looking back at it. Anyways, so I didn't realize this, but Brendan, you live in Arizona.
I do.
But you're from Colorado.
Yes, the band formed and is currently, I guess, active, based out of Denver still.
Okay.
I just fly up and back to the land of the warm.
So as long as I've been talking with Taylor, I never really asked questions too much about Vital Signs. We kind of left it down what was going on tonight during the show. So when the band first started, I guess, Brendan, you were in Denver at the time.
I was in Colorado Springs at the time. I had just moved to Colorado from Tennessee. We're actually all from like the southeast, and just meandered on to Colorado at different points in our lives. I made a Craigslist post looking for people to jam with, and Taylor was the first one that responded, who wasn't like really creepy and gave off like murder vibes. So he was in Denver and started with like weekend trips, and then the lineup kind of filled out, and then I did end up moving to Denver for a little bit, and then just a whole lot of things happened. Taylor
didn't ask you to send nudes to make sure you were
the only one, surprisingly. Everybody else was like, hey, can we meet up?
Dude, so when you put an ad on Craigslist like that looking for a band, because you're the vocalist, right?
Yeah.
So when you put an ad like that, did you get a bunch of weird, creepy people messaging you?
Yeah, there were people like there's this one guy, just like a total death metal guy, and if you know us, that is just so far removed from the vibe that
right.
I don't think I even responded to that guy. Sorry.
And so when did the band wind up forming? When did you guys all form together? Or I guess I'll ask this first. Taylor, was the band Vital Signs already a band before Brendan joined, or were you just looking to jam and get some vibes from people first?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the same thing as Brendan, just like putting the feelers out, trying to find non-creepy, easygoing people who can put up with my ass too, which is in and of itself difficult. Like just trying to find people, and we ended up finding each other. And as it eventually formed, like he said, it just sort of became like okay, we definitely want to do this. We need a name. We need a motif. We need a whole thing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of grew into, what it is now. I mean, it's sort of the rest is history, as they say.
Okay.
It's just been work and, finding that sweet spot, man.
So how did Jesse get involved then? Was that also a Craigslist ad?
So I was actually adopted by this old man who was a drummer, and he told me your destiny is to play drums for Vital Signs. No, so before I joined the band, our ex-guitar player, James, he was one of our other guitar players. Him and I are good friends. We're from the same town, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
And I've been planning on making a move away from Louisiana, and it just happened to work out perfectly with the band. And I moved here and started playing drums. I've been, one of the founding members.
And since he's been here, he's been playing drums for us. We have not let him have one day of sleep. Not
Wait,
one.
hold on. Jesse, were you trying to make a joke earlier that went right over my head?
I did, yeah. And
I was like, I think he was making a joke, and then just got serious, and I was trying to read a comment. My bad, my bad.
It's just he's the funny one of the band, as you can
Yeah,
tell.
you got one of those, like silent comedy guys that makes a joke that no one really gets. You just kind of keep on going with the conversation.
that's like me every day.
Well, that one didn't land, so I'm just going to keep on going.
Pretty much.
That's what we do.
So you guys, because I was trying to get Vital Signs on sometime the end of last year, I think, and into the early 2021, and you guys know who Sam McIntosh is. And he was like, no, they're not really doing anything. I even asked Jesse about it. He's like, we're not doing anything. I think that a lot of Sam telling him to say they're not doing anything. But you guys weren't doing anything at the time. And now you guys have a music video. So what prompted, I guess, was there a spark to come back? Or was it, you always knew it wasn't really a permanent hiatus? Or was it even a hiatus at all?
It wasn't really a hiatus. We just kind of, we took the COVID lockdowns. We took that time to keep demoing and writing until we really found something that we wanted to capture. I think before we ended up with the songs on the EP, we passed back and forth about 20 different song ideas, and it just we felt like we needed the time to figure things out and dive a little bit deeper. And it's kind of the silver lining in the gray. We ended up with an EP that we're all really, really happy with. And that was just, it was something that, hindsight is 2020. Looking back, we needed to do it.
Okay.
Even if there wasn't a lockdown. So we we took our time. We didn't want to rush anything. And it ended up being like a year of just nothing coming from us.
Yeah.
So when you guys when you took the time off, when you came out with this EP, did you really kind of hone down on the sound you guys wanted? Like, did that help you guys grow as a band to figure out like the direction you really wanted to head?
I definitely think so. I think before there were always things that I don't want to say like maybe we tried cutting corners, but the songs, when we put them out, it definitely didn't feel like the complete vision for it. And we decided like we absolutely cannot do that anymore.
Yeah. Even if it takes us an entire year to just write 6 songs, then those are our 6 songs of the year, rather than trying to put something out that's, rushed or disingenuous or plus we were all stuck inside anyway, and it was like, well, fuck it, we can't go play shows, so we might as well write a million songs and see which ones are the best ones.
Dude, I've been working on one song for like 6 months. It's still not where I want it to be. But it is what it is. I feel like a lot of bands use the COVID as an excuse to really just not be in a band or not want to do anything, because people get lazy. The older we get, we got families, like, well, we're not going anywhere. Perfect time to not play. But then there's a lot of bands that actually took the time to really figure out what they wanted, and they came back stronger and, better content that they're putting out there. Because if you're just going and going and going and don't take time to reflect on what you really want to do, it may be in your head all the time where you want to go, but no one ever really says anything about it, and it slips. And a lot of people took that time to really do something. So that's good that I'm happy to see you guys doing music again. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Hopefully that is like exactly this situation. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, yeah. How many songs are on the EP?
6 songs.
Okay, I think Taylor already mentioned that actually. I think he said something about 6 songs. So 6 songs on the EP, and the whole EP is released, right?
It is.
The whole thing's gone. So when did that album come out? The EP.
September 28th, 29th.
Oh, just about a month
very
ago,
end of September. It's still pretty fresh.
Okay, and the song we're going to play is called Sick. This song is on YouTube. And what made you decide to make this song have the music video?
So this song we wrote about 2 years ago. It was one of the first ones that we all kind of like sat down and wrote. It went through a couple of different versions, but we always found ourselves going back to it. You know, we would do something else, pick something else up, and then, you know, when we weren't stoked on that anymore, we'd be like, "Hey, what about this song?" And that just ended up being sick.
Yeah. It was a bit of a love child that we couldn't get away from.
But this song was never recorded on anything else except for this EP, right?
Officially, no.
No.
Officially, okay. And did you guys change it up at all? Because you wrote it 2 years ago, you put it out now. Did you re-record it differently a little bit for the music video? Come up with some changes after the couple years?
Yeah, it went through probably 4 or 5 different versions of the song before we finally landed on the version that's in the video and that's out on the EP.
And
Yeah.
Jesse, are you the drummer?
Yes.
Okay, I caught that when you were saying your joke about being adopted and I caught drummer in there somewhere. Okay, so but now did you have to change? Because like as a drummer myself, you know, I guess a lot of times when our band back in the day would change stuff, the drums wouldn't necessarily change. Did you have to go back and change a bunch of stuff also, or just minor things you just said, screw it, I already wrote the drums, I'm keeping it the same? Work around me, bitches.
So like Taylor and Brendan said, the song changed quite a bit, and with that, you know, I took the opportunity to change the drums quite a bit as well. So for the most part, the song structure stayed the same drum wise, but I added so many more, you know, different feels, some really cool ideas to like the second verse, the ending of the song, of course, the big build up there. I just kept it very simple, but it had a lot of things that I did differently when we first wrote it compared to now. So I would say, I probably changed a good 50% of that song drum wise.
Dang. Is it hard to remember? Like, because when you have your drums down, like, for me, it's like you don't really want, it's like, do you ever go back and accidentally drum the wrong thing from like the change it was different before?
No, so I actually don't remember how the song was played
Okay.
prior to recording it recently. So I don't remember how it was played. I know the gist of it, but I couldn't tell you, you know, even the vocal melodies and the way Brendan wrote the vocals for that song have changed so much since we first, you know, wrote it. So, so that hasn't been an issue yet.
All right, cool. All right, let's check out the song real quick. This song is called Sick, and it's like a little over 4 minutes long, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go.
You're so inconsiderate. I don't think I can just get over it. I'm trying so hard to forgive and forget, but I must admit, you make me. Casually cruel in the name of being honest. And I thought we found our way. Were we wrong? Have we lost it? Have we lost it? 'Cause I can't tell whose side you're really on. I've been through hell. Don't know how much more I can take this abuse, but one thing's for sure, I know I'm better without you. How does it feel to lead everyone around you? Would be better off with we could be so vain, mistaking selfishness and ego for strength. I know that everybody's got their issues. Why you trying to take them out of me? I've only got so much left in my lungs, but your words so constricting I can barely breathe. Yeah. How does it feel to know that everyone around you would be better off without you? I'm just keeping it real, and I must admit, you make me say. I'm just trying to live. It's hard enough as it is. Without the pressure to be like you, I won't submit. Can I learn to forget? Will I ever forget everything that you're doing? It's making me sick. You make me so sick. I just wanna go back to the things we used to know. Times are changing, but I'm not ready to let go. I just wanna go back to the things we used to know. Times are changing, but I'm not ready to let you say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, you know.
Be happy.
Oh, hold on. There you go. There we go. Yay! Dude, that song is sick.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
As you guys say, I
There it is.
accidentally removed Brendan from the screen here. So I brought you back though. I meant to remove the video, but that's why I normally have the video on here. But yeah, great song. You know what's funny is not about the song, but Taylor is you can't tell because he's just sitting there. He's actually a pretty funny guy. So. Did you guys do that? Did you guys do that concert with Animal Sun and Cannibal Kids?
Oh yeah.
And the video you made for that was hilarious, dude. You said he said Animal Kids and Cannibal Sun.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, every band name has already been taken somewhere in the world. Like, I'm sure there are dozens of Vital Signs out there, but to be the only one that does it the way we do it, you gotta have some levity and all of that. I feel like a lot of bands take themselves way too seriously. So if you can make fun of the other people that you're going to go play a show with and they take it as well as Animal Cannibals did, then hey,
dude, cheers to them, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
Well, it was funny if they did take it the right way. It's like, oh well, dude, I was making a joke. Get over it. That's what I would have said. But knowing, I don't know Cannibal Kids that had the opportunity to meet Animal Sun. They all seem like pretty nice guys who know how to take a joke. So
they're all good dudes.
So
yeah,
I did notice in that song, and I could see why, Brendan, you were not into wanting to do a screaming, straight up death metal band because you got a good voice and you know how to carry a note. So
Thank you.
Good job on there. I did hear. I think it was in the background, maybe in the chorus. There's some very faint screaming going on.
Yeah, it's not something that we necessarily like deliberately made the choice to keep out. It all just depends on the song. We like to keep things open, and one of the main things that we did on this EP is just allow ourselves not to have any kind of rules or limitations. Throw away all preconceived notions about what like the song should be, what's considered like heavy, not, just come up with parts that we like and that we feel good about and put them all together. And just, not be too precious with it. Like Taylor said, not take ourselves too seriously. Just let it be what it's going to be.
Yeah. It even kind of shows in the music that, we just kind of let ourselves do what comes naturally.
Right on. Roger Trevino says, sick tune, singer is sick, love the guitar too. Well, what about the drums? What about the drums?
Thanks, Roger.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, no, the drums suck during
Good drums, Jesse. I loved them.
No, the drums
thank
are
you.
sick.
The drums in that song you can't compare them to the rest of the EP. So do yourselves a favor, and if you're curious about my drumming capabilities, listen to the rest of the EP, because I think you'll be completely,
This person says, Lark Michelle Cryer, is this same band that sings Forgive and Regret?
We have a song called Regret.
I think that is a different Vital Signs.
That might be, yeah.
You guys should write a song called that same thing. And screw that other band.
They're already.
Go ahead and get a music video for it, put it out there, be like, well, we beat you to it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, then they'll have to rebrand as the band formerly known as Vital Signs.
Exactly.
Well, we actually did have a song called Regret. We had out
Yeah,
pre-COVID?
Yeah, pre-COVID.
Before we kind of transitioned to our sound.
Yeah.
That was the
So
EP.
you could be thinking of the same band, possibly.
They're not. We already determined it's not. They're not. We already determined it. Quit trying to keep the flame alive, Jesse. Are you making another?
Hey,
making another
Yankee
joke?
fans a fan for
Are you
life.
making another joke? I'm just kidding. What?
I said one fan gain is hey, look, if I can
That's
gain
right.
a new fan, why not?
That's right. Yeah. And everyone should go check out Vital Signs, even if it's not the same one. Check these guys out. These are the Vital Signs. All right. So I got to ask Brendan a question about. So since you live in Arizona, right, and you're away from all the coldness of Colorado, even though you're wearing a sweater right now.
Dude, the cold and I don't get along, man.
I hate the
It's
cold,
getting
dude.
down to like 50 here.
I do. It's like 50 degrees.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
Yeah, dude.
I hate it. I hate it too. Trust me, I hate it. Now, how hard is it to get shows booked with you being in Arizona? Because unless do you drive there, or do you fly there whenever a show's booked, or what?
Oh no, I always fly. It's like a 13-hour drive.
Okay, yeah, I have to say it's a long drive.
So far, hasn't posed any.
Yeah. It's most of the stuff that we try to do is pretty planned out. You know, we try not to do a lot that's just super spur of the moment. And I mean, even coming up with, planning on going out this coming spring and going out and touring this coming year. Even with that, that's a fly up here and then kind of, work live situation that we all kind of adapt to whatever that sort of looks like.
That must be hard to have to book. I mean, I guess if you plan it out, and Anthony, he's in an awesome band also, Saving Jackie. He says great jam. So it's getting compliments from other bands, that they're doing something you guys are doing. So when you do book a show, then does it have to be priced? Do you have to guarantee a certain amount of money because you got to pay for your ticket, or do you just take it as a loss?
We just we just became an LLC, so all of that stuff is a tax write-off now.
It is a tax write-off. You're right. It sure is. You're right. So, dude, and you could use that. You could use it for when you're doing your taxes. I'm not a tax guy, but I know a little bit because my dad's a tax guy. So, but yeah, even when you have a regular job, you can use that as write-offs also for the band, but you get a personal write-off from your own stuff. So that's a good way. So I guess you don't see it as a loss. You see it as something you get to write off at the end of the year.
Well, that's kind of part of the way we've like that was part of growing during the time we took off was like figuring out exactly how we were going to do it once we came back and once we started hitting the road and once we started doing the things we wanted to do. And it was like, well, as much as we are a bunch of goofy dudes who love to play music together, we are career oriented and kind of entrepreneurial in nature. So it's like, why not take it that extra mile and, make it not only a passion project, but a business and something that we can, actually put some financial, fortitude into, and not be just a, so, hey, we got a band and we're going to come down and play some songs, man.
Yep. Because, what Brendan talked about earlier about not cutting corners. We had to do that with all of our everything, not just musically, but our equipment, our gear, the way we, how we carry ourselves as musicians, all that had to change. And, it's expensive. So, but we make it work, we have to.
Yeah, and you guys got your website. I think it's Vital Signs Band.
VitalSignsBand.com. Yes.
Yeah, and you guys got merch. Do you guys have merch on? You guys have merch on there?
Yeah. There's a link to our merch store on there. You can go check some stuff out. We got some pretty sweet designs. Thanks to a pretty cool dude named Daniel Hambright. Shout out to Daniel. But yeah, we got some cool stuff on there for sure.
Rob says, love to hear career-oriented musicians. Yeah, Rob and I we do a TikTok. We go on TikTok live sometimes, We don't really have that many people watch. We enjoy ourselves and act stupid. So it's always fun to do that. Do you guys have a TikTok page also?
We do. We have a TikTok. It is Vital_Signs_303. 303. So definitely follow us. We are going to be putting some pretty cool stuff up there and making that come to life a little bit.
All right, last question before I let you guys go. Upcoming shows. You guys, I went on the website. I saw something for like August or September, but nothing I saw moving forward. Do you guys have things planned out already, or like a tour maybe?
Yeah, we just got the official word just a few days ago, but we are playing with Avoid here in Denver on November the 18th at the Summit Moon Room.
Dick.
Them and Minimalists and another band called Knife Band. It's going to be a pretty killer show, actually.
Okay, and that's only so you guys don't have like a whole tour set up yet.
Not yet, but we're planning on doing some regional stuff here soon, probably through the winter as long as weather permits.
Right, because it snows a lot over there, right?
Spring. Definitely this coming spring, we're going to be doing Albuquerque, Phoenix, Tucson, California. We're going to be trying to go everywhere we can.
That's awesome.
We're going to come to you.
You coming out? Yeah, not me. Are you guys coming to Oklahoma or just anyone watching?
Hell yeah, we'll come out to OKC. We got some friends out there actually outlining color. We're trying to line some stuff up with them next year too. So
nice.
Yeah.
What happens? And I promise I'll let you guys go here in a second. What happens though if you guys book a show in like the Denver or Colorado area, right? You guys have it booked like a month in advance. And then Brendan, I assume, is going to get his ticket, around that time because he knows he's going to be down there. Then all of a sudden the weather's complete crap and you can't make it. Does the show go on without him with no singer?
Well, luckily he usually comes in several days in advance for rehearsal and photos and stuff like that. So we keep it pretty.
That and if something happens like that, we do have a secret clone we keep in a vat in the practice room underneath the drum set. And he's. The clone is not very smart, but he can sing the lines. So, it's, we'll get through a show.
The show goes on.
Yeah.
So you mean
goo, and it's a little weird, but we get through it.
You mean to tell me that you don't just get off the airplane and catch an Uber to the show, and hopefully you make it there on time?
Man, if that's what it took.
He's just lacing up his moon boots in the cab, just like, all right, here we go.
Whatever I got to do.
Well, guys. Well, hey, thanks for coming on the show, Taylor. Good to see you again. It's been quite a few months since we had a conversation. Come back on the show whenever you want to do some reaction videos with me. You're always welcome. Ava never did show up tonight, but today was her anniversary with her boyfriend. So congratulations to them and happy anniversary. Wish them well. And she'll probably call me after the show and let me know what's going on. But hey, thank you guys so much. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I want to thank everyone who listens to The Loud Spot. Please check us out on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you check out your podcast. We have a Patreon page, patreon.com/The Loud Spot. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and wherever else you can subscribe. We appreciate it. We also got merch, so do that also. And now I'm going to find the outro. And here it is. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pin post has to pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much love.